Hello everybody. Hope you're having a good start of your weekend. And I've decided that I'm just might, since my schedule is going to be very busy over the next 6 weeks, start doing my shaves in the evening. So I figure now is as good a time as any. Over the next 6 weeks, I don't know how much time I'm going to have to be on the board and talking. It's just going to vary, but work's picking up. I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, although not overnight traveling. I'll be doing traveling in the mornings, getting up at dark 30 and getting back at dark 30. It's going to be kind of grueling until about 4th of July, and then I'm going to go on vacation, hopefully, if everything goes all right, and go back and see the family in Illinois. But today, I've been shaving. This is going to be the 7th time I've shaved with the HydroMagic, the Schick HydroMagic 500, and I really like this razor. And some other guys have gotten it since I started showing some videos with it and talking about it, and they said they really like it. It's a different type of shave, but it's very close to shaving with other types of single edge, but it's more maneuverable. And this is my shovel head, my EverReady shovel head, and I made a handle for it. This is really a handle that will fit on a regular DE razor. I think that it's got a 8/10 of whatever it is screw, but I just cut off an 8/10 bolt and screwed that in there in the post, so like that. The little bit older of the single edge razors, they have 8/10 is the size of the screw, but then the 1912 is a little bit smaller, and I tried to use a 6/10, but it doesn't quite work, so I don't know. I'm going to have to look around a little bit, but I'm going to use and compare the shovel head single edge EverReady shovel head with a gem persona blade with the Schick. And I'm not going to do it the normal way people see, shave one side of the face, shave the other side of the face. I'm just going to start off shaving with the Schick, and then my second pass I'm going to do with the shovel head single edge, and I'm just going to talk about that as I do it. I'm going to be using a different soap today. I bought some soaps from St. Charles. Let's see if we can get it in here with this light shining. From St. Charles Shave, and this is the Smoke and Beads soap. Now it comes in a nice little tin. I like the tin, but the shave puck, I've been soaking it here. It's kind of a little wedge. It doesn't fill up this. It's got a lot. It kind of just bounces around, and I didn't like doing it that way. So I just put it in one of these little things that found at Walmart for it's less than $3. So I kind of like it. And I'm using my standby Frank Shaves 28mm brush. I'm going to put on some of the homemade rose skin food as pre-shave. See, the thing is, I like taking my shower in the morning, so I have to do a little bit of prep. So I wash my face and put a hot towel on my face, and I think I'm pretty. And also too, over the last few shaves, I haven't been using pre-shave, and I can tell a little bit of a difference. It's not quite as smooth in some respects, but I just wanted to test and see if I could, in a pinch, do without it and still get a decent shave, and I can. But yeah, the roast skin food, which is Cornhuskers lotion with just some rose. I use Absolute Rose Essential Oil. But my Frank's shave brush, I'm going to start off and have it be fairly dry. I'm just going to rub it around in there. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. But the Smoking Beads is a patchouli, sandalwood, sweet orange, and citrus aroma is what they say. And it's got a nice aroma. You can, a lot of those scents just kind of blend together, and it's got a little bit of a patchouli type flavor to it. Can't really smell a lot of the sandalwood. A little bit. It milds the sandalwood out quite a bit. And the citrus and the orange, you can tell it's there, but it all just kind of blends together. And it's a nice smell. It's not real strong. I think on St. Charles Shave, they describe it as being real potent, but it's not. It's not real potent. It's fairly mild aroma. But I like this soap. It's a good soap. It's not that expensive. I don't remember what I paid for it. Not a whole lot. I'm thinking maybe $8 a puck. I can't remember. But it's not a huge amount. Not as good soaps go. But it provides good, slick, a thick, rich lather. I like it. This will be the 7th shave on this blade, and really, it may have lost a little bit of its efficiency, but not much. And it's the Injector razor, and granted, this is the only Injector razor I've used in a long time. I used maybe some of the cartridge injectors years back, but the feel of shaving with an Injector razor is truly, I think, a blend between a double edge safety razor and a more traditional single edge like this. It's easier to maneuver. In some respects, it's a lighter razor. This handle is not metal. It's got metal probably down to here. It's not heavy. The head's not heavy. Occasionally, I get the temptation to press down harder, but because the blades are so good and efficient, you can resist that temptation real easy. So it's a nice shave. And Ginger, I was able to modify that DE blade holder to fit in my shovel head. I actually had to take the DE holder out to put a regular Persona blade in it tonight. I'd forgotten it was even in there. But yeah, you can make the half DE blade holders fit some of the other razors. You just have to cut them and modify them a little bit, cut the wings off, so to speak. Let's go with, okay, immediately the first thing that is the difference is this one makes a lot more noise. But as far as how it shaves, it's real similar. And I'm not doing my normal across the grain, which would be up for me. I'm going to do 2 with the grain passes, kind of repeating the experiment that was done a couple of different times to repeat Terrence's method. So maybe I'll get a baby butt smooth shave without going against the grain tonight. But the angle is real similar. Real similar. So, you know, it's more of a slicing type of motion. And I nicked myself. I don't know. I guess I did it with this one. But, you know, the angle is, how do we get to see it? Kind of like that. Let me do the same thing. The angle here with this is kind of like that. And you know, I can really feel this blade. That's the difference. I can feel this blade. I can't really feel this blade. This one, the Injector is a smoother shave from that standpoint. From the standpoint of aggressiveness, I guess you could say this is a little bit more aggressive, but they're very close in how they shave. This soap, the St. Charles soap, it doesn't lose its aroma. You know, I can still definitely smell it, and it's been, you know, sitting. So, okay, what do I do? I'm going to use the Schick. And I think probably this might be my last shave I do with this. I don't know. As far as the blade goes, 7 is it's a good number. I'm going to go across the grain. I won't go against the grain. Now, you know, a lot of you have heard about the tornado, and they're making progress to begin cleaning things up. But now what's happened is the attention is turned to the tornado, and I think there was a couple of tornadoes, or one tornado that did damage east of Oklahoma City in the next neighboring community of close to Shawnee. There was a couple of communities over there, and I cannot remember the names of them because they haven't got the media attention that the Moore tornado did. They weren't as powerful, but they still did a lot of damage. And Sunday night, two men were killed in that tornado, and that kicked off. You know, Sunday we were out running around doing some shopping and picking up some things, and you know, as we were driving around Oklahoma City, there was thunderstorms all over, and we had to keep an ear to the radio to find out where were they and were we running into any trouble. Did we need to turn around and go the other direction? Was there anything headed towards our house? But that's kind of life in Oklahoma City. There's about a 100-mile radius around here in central Oklahoma that breeds strong tornadoes this time of year. But the emphasis with a lot of the community is now, okay, beginning the cleanup process, and more, they're trying to get the heavy equipment in and stuff like that to clean up so people can start rebuilding. But over in the Shawnee area, they haven't progressed that far yet. They don't have the big area to clean up that they had in Moore to look for people and things like that. But they just haven't had the attention and the help. So Southern Baptist Convention, they always come out and help. They always do a lot of cooking across the country. Whenever there's a Red Cross disaster, they have big old huge smokers and things that they bring around. But a lot of the emphasis on the radio today was talking about going and helping over at Shawnee, getting the resources over there. Well, I didn't get a baby butt smooth shave by not going against the grain, but I got a damn fine shave. And maybe it'll leave enough for me to do another shave here tomorrow, maybe, or Sunday. But I made up just for the smoking beads. I didn't buy any patchouli essential oil, because patchouli essential oil is pretty expensive. From what I was looking at, it was about $25 a bottle, versus I can buy a lot of the other essential oils for $5 or $6, $7 at the most. But I made up some homemade aftershave. I put some fir, I put some orange, I put some clove, and some grapefruit, and a touch of lemon, I think. And then mix that up. And let's see what we got. It's an interesting smell. I mixed it up this evening. It needs to sit a little bit longer for those oils to blend. And also, I forgot, I used as a base Florida water. That's what I used to start off. Doesn't smell like the shaving soap, but that's okay. But that's a comparison of the two razors. I'm going to use some Gillette aftershave lotion as a moisturizer. But yeah, if you want a different shaving experience that can be very, very productive, smooth, comfortable, an Injector is the way to go. If you want to go with the direction of the other single edges, which is like the Gem or the EverReadys, things like that, that gives you a different shave. I would say that most Injectors, and I know that there are some Injectors that are more aggressive, but they give a very, very good shave. I wanted to show you something else. If you can see on here the soap scum on your real shiny razors that you get. Now I can wash this, I can wash it in hot water, I can rub it down, and it still, a lot of soap scum comes in it. I kind of, as a routine, dunk most of my razors in alcohol, and I keep a jar of alcohol in sealed up little thing right there, and I keep that, and I just swish my razors around. Well, for one thing, that helps in the drying process. I flip that and open that up. But what I find is the biggest benefit